Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a breaking. This is breaking concerning the COVID-19 vaccine, and I want to thank Keith Mulholland for making me aware of this. And Samantha, Miss ZD, and others, welcome. Uh, this is just coming in from the FDA. And so, because I did a broadcast on vaccines this morning and then became aware of this, I wanted to just break in. This is unscheduled, but I think it is super important. We're watching Bible prophecy play out, and people need to be aware, especially Christians and non Christians alike, need to be aware that life is becoming very perilous and precarious. And so let me just read this report. I'm not going to comment, just going to read. And I'm going to try not to comment. God bless everybody and welcome. Breaking: FDA announces 2 deaths of Pfizer vaccine trial participants from serious adverse effects. Now, this is from the Green Med Info. Let's see. I better use the fair use in this. This report will include fair use, that in good faith this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non-copyrighted images, publications, and articles from the domain and the web for non-commercial and non-profit educational purposes only. This is aired free of charge. Okay. Following only a day after our report that the FDA knows about and is preparing for COVID-19 vaccine adverse outcomes, which include deaths, a newly released document on the FDA website shows that 2 participants died as a result of serious adverse events from the experimental COVID-19 vaccine. In an FDA briefing document released on December the 8th, now that's today, folks, titled Vaccines and Related Biological Products Advisory Committee meeting December the 10th, meeting on December the 10th, 2020. So they're going to have a meeting on this in 2 days. So clinical trial results from the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine revealed 2 study participants died from what were classified as serious adverse events. On page 41 of the document, 2 vaccine recipients classified as 55 years of age died. One experienced a cardiac arrest 62 days after vaccination. Number 2 and died 3 days later, and the other died from arteriosclerosis 3 days after vaccination. Now that was and now this is reported from the Jerusalem Post. The FDA announced on Tuesday that 2 trial participants have died after receiving the Pfizer coronavirus vaccine, according to Reuters. According to Walla, one of the deceased individuals was immunocompromised. There you go. Now that's what we talked about this morning. No, I'm sorry I commented. The documents were released ahead of an upcoming meeting on Thursday of outside experts who will debate whether emergency authorization for the vaccine should be granted. The FDA also said on Tuesday that the data they're presented with is in line with emergency use authorization, raising hopes for Thursday. Oh, see, they don't care if you're going to die. According to Mariv, the sister publication of the Jerusalem Post, the FDA announced on Tuesday that there currently is not enough research to guarantee the vaccine's safety for immunocompromised groups, pregnant women and children. That's the reason for lockdowns, folks, is to compromise the immune system. This report follows closely on the heels of the discovery that the FDA's own public discussion and documents about the COVID-19 vaccines acknowledge that deaths and 21 other conditions, many of which are life-threatening, may result as adverse outcomes from these vaccines. Read more about this developing story, and it gives a link. So, there's a growing concern among the public and health professionals alike over the uncertain safety of COVID-19 vaccines, given the FDA's clear acknowledgement that death and other life-threatening conditions are known possible adverse outcomes. It is absolutely necessary for vaccination with them to be voluntary and not mandatory. Informed consent requires that you know the real risk and make a clear and conscious choice to consent to the intervention beforehand. All right? There are 2 upcoming FDA Advisory Committee deadlines coming up for public comments on the COVID-19 vaccines on the 10th of December and the 17th. These will be live streamed. Attend and make a comment. So there you go, folks. That which has been known from the beginning is beginning. So I just wanted to jump in and break this out to those that this is absolutely unknown to me until Keith brought it to my attention, and so just wanted to jump out in here and give a little bit of a read of the report so that people have some information. Now watch out for when they make this thing forced mandate. That will be the sign of the beast system. Now the beast system is not the Antichrist system, and so don't get revved up yet. Okay, God bless everybody. Love you all. Pray one for another, and watch and pray. God bless. Love you all. Pray for Samantha and I. We covet your prayers. Amen.